All right, here's a look at Lesson 9 that was presented in class on Wednesday, January 6th. We started with our learning targets and opening, read Chapter 29, looked at the analyzed character discussion, and watched a video on sentence variety. We did not get to the final word protocol in any of the classes. The homework assignment is to complete and submit the gist and vocab assignment for Chapter 29. You can add to the character discussion, and then tomorrow we will be reading Chapter 30, our final chapter of Two Roads. So let's take a look at our opening. In the previous lesson, you examined a variety of sentence patterns employed by the author in Chapter 28 of Two Roads. You reviewed ways to add more variety into your own sentence patterns to enhance meaning, engage reader interest, and add style. This lesson provides you additional practice with this skill as you work to revise a simple and effective sentence. Our learning targets for today: I can vary sentence patterns for meaning and style and reader interest. I can analyze how Cal responds and changes due to the events in Chapter 29. We also looked how Chapter 29 fits into the overall structure of Two Roads. So the opening is looking at conjunctions. So we enjoyed Schoolhouse Rock's conjunction junction before doing this exercise. The goal here is to choose two of the sentences and one conjunction to combine them into a complex sentence. The example we have: I run my hands along the big horse's sides and pat him a couple of times. Some other things that you could do here. He's not lathered up from his run, so I pat him a couple of times. Or he should be okay without being rubbed down because he's not lathered up from his run. Maybe he lowers his head down so I can stroke his forehead. Or maybe I push myself away from him, then I shift the pack on my shoulder. Lots of options there. We then moved into the reading of Chapter 29. You will have a gist and vocab assignment for Chapter 29. The vocab words we have today are raspy, extricated, and conspire. After reading Chapter 29, we moved into this discussion and looked at the setting in Chapter 29, which is Cal alone on a train. And then we also discussed how that impacts Cal and also his interaction with Gale. So make sure you read Chapter 29. It will definitely help in understanding where Cal is headed in this story. But we identify that Cal being on his own is causing him to grow up fast and to kind of rely on himself and what he has learned from being on the road with Pop. And he's also become reflective, thinking on his time at Shalagi and the friends that he made there. This scene between Cale and Gal confirms what it is to be a knight of the road, the ethical code that the hobos follow. As Cal has before said, I take care of you, you take care of me. It's important to show respect to everyone, including nature. Also help others. You never know when you'll need help. And we see that when Gale helps Cal on the train. She saves him from falling out, she feeds him, and then she gives him information about what to expect in DC. And Cal treats Gale with respect through and through. He talks to her, listens to her, and responds to Gale in complete respect and listens to what she has to say. And that just confirms what we know about Cal and his character, and that he is respectful and a true knight of the road. We then moved into this final word protocol that we did not get to actually do, but there is a video here that I would encourage you to watch as we are looking at sentence variety over the next several lessons in preparation for an upcoming writing assignment. Moving on to Chapter 30, the final chapter of Two Roads tomorrow.